like
D&D.
shit.
What?
What would you like to play, Sure?
I don't know. Just oh,
All right, it's live. Proceed, Barker. Proceed.
But I don't play D&D. Wait, hold on.
Just gotta talk over Shay, I guess.
It's okay.
Don't mind the dramatic woman in the background. She's here.
Dramatic woman?
Hey,
I'm
Shay.
sorry. Exactly. Thank you.
Wait, you guys don't have her muted?
Hey, Shay. This is an idea I had the other week. I was thinking, like, you know, like D&D streams on Twitch are kind of a hard sell, but all the ones where there's like a chick hanging out
No, I am
dancing.
not going on D&D.
I mean,
and
if you just
taking
want to
out my
like,
cock.
if you just want to like hang out in the corner of the screen and like dance or something,
I
that would
just wanna know
really
where this is going.
help out. That'd really help out the stream.
Shay.
Oh my god, I can't watch Ninja G streams. He's such a sexist. I can't get over how he's trying to exploit that poor girl on his stream.
It's not exploitation. It's promotion.
It's mutually beneficial work or offer. No, so last week me and Chris, we went around and did a bunch of shit, talked to a bunch of people. I was looking to buy a bank to open up, and in the Noble District there was this house I wanted to buy. It's got like a nice little storefront looking area. And so I went to inquire about it, and Lady Eleanor Rigby kind of blew me off and avoided my answers and was like saying she can't because the house is a gift to her, blah blah blah. Somebody like gave her this house, and so she can't just sell it. And so I was like, okay, cool. And then I went and found through the court scribe that it actually belonged to the Bladewalker family. And then Kreis was like trying to find information. He was over here sneaking terribly hiding in this little area, watching what was happening. And we saw him go in there. And then we found a sewer entrance to try to like sneak. We couldn't get like a view into the house without getting caught by the guards, so we tried to find a sewer entrance to sneak under and maybe get inside the house and listen and see what's going on. And so now we're in the sewers. We entered here right in front of where I live.
Yeah,
which is, you can see he's got the diagram laid out. It's the same as the sewers down here, it looks like.
Yep, you can check here, and then you can look at the map over here, and it all lines up, hopefully.
And there might have been other things we did, but I can't. Maybe I can't remember.
There's we went over to. I met you at the Bard's College or around there.
We fought a pastry.
Yeah, so we got into this house. At the
You helped out
Row.
these two. So there's Lady Andalyn McKinnon and Chef Gendrew McKinnon. These two, you helped them out. They had a building just at the backside of H Inc. where they were crafting a pastry golem for some ungodly reason.
They said they wanted to celebrate a party, and so they crafted a pastry golem, but it went evil, and it tried to cook us alive.
Well, hang on. Let's be specific. It went evil because a mischievous imp got in there and performed some sort of ritual that caused all of the animated artifacts that those artificers in there had crafted to go haywire, to go berserk and attack everyone in sight.
And yeah, we had to fight like several animated objects when we first got in there.
Dr. Abforth's hand got bitten by a book, an angry, hungry book.
And then the man that he just mentioned, I can't remember his name, not Andalyn, but the other one.
Gendrew.
The chef?
Gendrew McKinnon,
he was tied up
the
to the
chef.
bed.
Yeah, we thought he was dead and injured because he had tomato sauce all over him from the dude.
Yes.
The pastry thing.
And we discovered too that the imp that we killed was an summoned imp, but it was an imp that probably came out of somewhere. Yeah, it's causing some trouble in the city.
Cool.
But they might make good allies. We should probably try to be nice to them because I was already mean to them.
Yeah. He owes us a feast. And she'll do us some favors if we need maybe some magical items enchanted or things like that.
Right. They are magic item enchanters, they're artificers, so they can be helpful NPCs when you're crafting stuff.
And we never left the town, so we didn't go back to Elven Port to figure out about the book, the research about the family, the Baron Farron. So that still needs to be done at some point.
Okay. I have all my text files open. I have the adventure ready, I think. Actually, hold on. I have to open this book. Get my PDF open.
I don't get to play. This is stupid.
I did invite you like 20 minutes or less, probably like 10 minutes ago.
But I can't go in the middle of the game, can I? Like,
Anyone can join at any time. It's fine.
all right, I'll come in.
All right, we're gonna have to help you make a character though. What class do you want to play? Have you ever played before?
Yeah, but I only played for like 5 minutes.
All right. Well, think about what character you want to play.
Well, I don't know. Can I be?
She likes to play casters normally.
Yes.
Ah, they're complicated.
So she can be a healer or a sorcerer or wizard of some sort.
Yeah, sorcerer is a little easier than wizard. Wizard, you really have to plan a lot of stuff. Sorcerer is just like, I got these 5 spells. Pew pew pew.
Would you like to heal? Would you like to help people? Do you want to be evil, good?
Dude, fried eel is like the bomb.
Never had it.
I like eel sauce on my sushi.
Do you like to cast? Like, what do you want to do? Damage with spells or trickstery? Illusions?
Hold on.
Found my book. Yay. The gruesome basement. Dun dun dun. Repurposing an actual adventure. I changed some things. Changed some names to protect the innocent. Alright, so you guys just walk down into the sewers and you hear some things scuttling around in the sewer tunnels. Maybe it might be dangerous in here. You've got other allies in town. Perhaps you should run back and gather them up. Dr. Abforth, Morcan, what do you say?
Well, we've already snuck into the sewers. Maybe I can send a message spell to Kazanlir. Would that work? I can cast that once per long rest per day.
Do we notice the toxic gases coming out, or is that just a bad smell?
When you go into the sewers, it smells terrible. You've probably been holding your breath as you descended the ladder, but you'll have to take a breath soon.
Okay,
Did you hear what I asked? What I said just then?
Maybe not.
I said the message spell, sending a spell to Kazanlir.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'll do that, and I'll tell him how to get to where we're at, and maybe bring Razor and anyone else who's not preoccupied.
I tell you, like with this here, we might want to get some antitoxins here. I don't know if we're going to be able to go far.
I'll charismatically like talk to thin air and I'm on my way at first.
You can reply telepathically.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Nah, that spell doesn't work that way, Barker, unfortunately. He's got to be within
doesn't?
120 feet, and you have to be able to point at him.
Yeah, okay.
Sadly,
So yeah.
you can't see him from here.
Let's go back. Let's go back to town and get ready for
I think
this.
I'm a little weird as I walk out talking to myself, but
I was thinking of what was it? Communication, sending. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. One of them's sending, one of them's message. One's a cantrip, one's like a level 2 spell or something.
Big
I found
difference.
my dude.
I don't know how you want to do it, but we should get the entire party together so that you can go adventuring. That would really make this easier.
Hey, Kevin,
What's that?
look at this game, Grounded.
Yeah, I'll try that out sometime with you. I've always kind of wanted to.
I think
I think
yeah.
I might be able to play it. I'm on my Mac.
Nice. Maybe later on after D&D. Try it out.
Hey, Shay, do you have Tabletop Simulator?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Well, I got my table. Password's GG. It's the Ninja G,
That's standard fucking password to every single game.
isn't it?
Yep.
Now everyone knows it because he's streaming live. So all those viewers you got.
I wish we had viewers that could sneak in and hang out with us.
Where is my token?
I'll regret
think
those
Razor
words
was
later
probably
when we
hanging
do
out
have
in the
viewers
sewers.
that sneak in and play with us.
So
Say, Prof.
Razor was probably hanging out in the sewers anyways. He just like come down and just like chilling.
He's just
Professor,
there for some reason.
So I pull Alfred on the like on the shoulder. So let's get out and get some more friends and get ready for this.
He's been waiting for that Vautnilaus to reply to the letter I left 2 sessions ago.
I have been looking for Vautnilaus.
I just
You wanna
opened my
stay
notes
here?
and read that, Barker, so I was going to do something with that just now.
You want to stay here or want to go out and get ready for this?
I'll wait here in case I see something, and you go get the people. How's that sound?
All right, that's good. So I go
Well,
up the
I'm already
ladder.
on my way, but
Okay, Morcan goes up into the
Never mind.
town. Well, it's kind of
wouldn't
tricky
have
to get
gotten
here
that
because it's in the Noble District, so getting to it is tricky.
He said the spell didn't work that way, so you wouldn't have gotten that message.
oh,
Mhm.
he? Okay.
But a messenger will get to you, nonetheless.
Alright, I'm downloading tabletop.
Where's
Nice.
my token at? Anybody have any idea where it would be?
Where do you want to make a character? Do you want to do it on
How do I make one?
D&D Beyond, maybe? Is that the easiest way?
Yeah, probably. And you're gonna have to like turn
Roll.
your background music off and like
Oh,
roll
no.
a character and like pay attention.
Pay
gotta-
attention.
You gotta roll your You gotta participate.
I participate. Okay, when I don't pay attention, I tell Barker, and he's like, for sure.
Well, it's a role-playing game, so it's all about acting. So you play your
I can act.
character. It's fun.
Wait, how do I make it?
Okay, well, I just linked D&D Beyond. You have to sign in, and then you can create a character sheet on there. It's pretty easy. You can go through the process and pick your class and all your features and stuff. If you have any questions, we can all probably answer them.
I am on D&D Beyond, but I don't see a sign in.
Oh, you're gonna want to go at the top. You might already be signed in.
Yeah, if
somehow.
it's already logged in, don't worry about it. Just go to character create.
Well, click at your name
If
at
you,
the top right, and
If
then
you just
click on
my
characters.
link, it'll auto create a character for you.
Just go to myhack.exe. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing shady about that link.
The other thing too is that you have to roll your stats. I'm looking for the roller thing.
Yeah, I mean that link right there is like very useful for all sorts of things. Auto create your D&D character, you know.
Streamlines
think-
everything nicely.
Yeah, I mean I believe also if you go on that link, you can also get some free what's that currency online?
Doge.
Bitcoins. You can get some bitcoins on that site right
No
there.
way.
Right,
Are you
right
sure
there.
it's not Ethereum? Most sites do Ethereum instead.
Yeah, no. Click on that link. I believe just for visiting, they give you free Bitcoin.
Fuck yeah.
That's a deal.
Yeah, go ahead. Just click on that link.
You'll get 0.0000001 Bitcoin.
That's actually probably worth like $5.
Like 1 Satoshi, yeah.
Yeah, just right there at fileshare.net/professor/myhack.exe. It's all good.
So, Barker, you're in the sewers. You peek around, and at the end of the tunnel here, there's a cat. The cat sees you, and he lets out a deep, low, rumbling growl. And then he turns around, and he dashes down into this area.
I hide and wait for my friends.
Okay.
Alright, I have no idea how to create characters.
Yeah, I haven't used D&D Beyond in a while. I don't know, like, Professor, can you help step her through it?
I've never used D&D Beyond.
See, I'm
Oh, I found it.
always, like, using my own custom sheet and doing it my way. So, I could explain my way, but it's time-consuming.
Any idea where my token might be? Anybody?
Your token... probably not on this board. I'm betting your token's in the corner, in a pile over here. Here it is.
So should go on our D&D stuff on Discord.
Oh, nice.
Where were you in town? Like the inn, maybe?
I
Brewing.
assume I would have been at the inn, brewing some beer, yeah.
That's what everybody said you were doing, so you're hanging out with Polifilo and Antonio Davis and all the other comatose characters that have had too much drink and are passed out at the bar.
Hey Shay, are you on the D&D channel on Discord?
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm on there.
So you see what I typed? Exclamation point ranch character.
Yeah.
So copy that and do it 3 times, and then you'll take the best of the 3 stats, I guess.
That's usually how it's done.
What? But then I'm creating a character on this thing?
No, you're gonna be rolling your stats for your character, and that's what you're gonna be using to
Maybe
for
when you get-
intelligence, for the
When you get
wisdom.
to the point in your created character where you have to apply your stats, do it that way.
But the gist of it is you have 6 ability scores, and you need to roll a bunch of dice to figure out what those are going to be, because they're all random.
Other than that,
Advancement
just follow
type
the prompts.
XP or milestone.
Milestone.
Hit point type fixed.
What are the options? I'm not
Fixed
sure.
or manual.
You should probably go with manual and just roll it. It's more fun to roll it. Everybody likes to roll dice. It's half the fun of D&D.
Allow or restrict choices based on rule prerequisites for the following feats, multi-class requirements.
You probably don't have to worry about those right off the bat.
Encumbrance type.
Yes.
Use encumbrance, no
Yes.
encumbrance, variant encumbrance.
Yes. That's a yes.
Yes, what?
The first one.
The first one.
Use encumbrance.
Yes.
Yep.
Ignore coin weight.
Yes, I think so. Well, hang on. No? Say no on that one.
No.
Coins have weight. If you get like 10 bazillion copper coins, it's going to be like, I don't want that crap.
Yeah,
It weighs like
tell me
1,000 pounds.
about it.
Ability score, modifier display. Modifier score, scores. Oh wait, modifiers top or scores top.
That's a personal preference thing.
Fuck, I don't even know what it is.
So like you have an ability score, it goes up to 20, but then you have a modifier, and the modifier is the number that actually matters. Like you're really going to need to know what the big number is, but you always need to know what your modifier is. So modifier on top is like ignoring the big number and just looking at like the important number. So you might want to go with that one.
Choose a base.
So what's a good class? You gonna go with sorcerer? You're gonna have to pick some spells. I have a good website for that, for spell picking. I'll link that to you. Dungeon spell list.
Can she be a wild mage? Be a wild mage.
The fuck is a wild mage?
A sorceress that has random effects happen when they cast spells.
I have a table for that. Let's see, where's that?
Well, you're low level, so the type of sorcerer you're gonna do, does it matter? Not really, huh?
Did I not put it on here?
It's not until like level 3 or whatever that you start.
Don't you get to choose at level 2?
Not sure.
Which is the best race for me?
Maybe in health.
Well,
Or
Elves
what
are
are you
good.
gonna be? Are you gonna be a sorceress?
Elf is dexterity.
Dragonborn.
Are you
Well,
gonna be a sorceress?
there's
though?
a sub race. So one of the elf sub races has dexterity and intelligence, which is really good combo for sorcerer.
High elves.
Yeah, I think it's high elf.
Is
Is
that
it
what she's doing though? She's going sorceress.
I think so. I mean, that's she said, or it was
Is that what
said
you're
that
doing,
she
Sarah?
likes caster classes. So.
Do you want to play a caster
Under the
class?
high elf, you only use +2 dexterity.
That's a
I forget which one it is. One of the sub races of elf lets you get intelligence.
All
All
of them
these
say
damn
only
elves,
+2
man.
dexterity.
High elves get intelligence. Wood elves get wisdom.
So all the elves get dex, but then the sub race gives you an extra one.
and Dex is not a bad thing to have.
Dex
One
is
cantrip of my choice.
Yeah, so that's the spell list that I linked in the D&D chat. It's got like a bunch of options at the top. It's got class, level, school, so you can, from class you can pick sorcerer, and then from level you can pick cantrip, and then it'll give you the list of all the cantrip spells to pick from, and you can click on any of those spells, and it'll tell you what the spell does, so it's like super useful for spell picking.
Yeah, eye health is your intelligence score increased by 1, but then you get the other bonus of dexterity.
Is there another
You think
race that
about-
gives you intelligence? What's the other good, like Ganassi maybe?
Eladrian,
Eladrin?
which is the one that I am, and that comes
Wait,
with
but
the
sorcerers
the
use
face
charisma
stuff.
to cast, don't they?
Oh, you're right. Shit,
Yeah.
I'm thinking the wrong stat.
Then you might want to be a dark elf.
Well, hang
which you
on.
get-
There's definitely an elf that has charisma as a stat.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
dark elf. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dark elf gets charisma.
Oh, that's cool, because Dark Elves get other bonuses like Dark Vision and bonus cantrips, so Dark Elf's a good pick.
That'd be cool if you were a dark elf. It'd make you a little bit of a, you know,
Dark Elf. There's Eladrin, there's High and Wood.
Eladrin is the comes from
Fey Eladrin.
yeah,
It might be called Drow.
drow.
It's
Yes.
a subrace
Dark
of
elf,
elves
drow.
adapted to the Feywild. So basically, there's like a fairy dimension that's parallel to the real world, and there's an entire race of elves that comes from that other dimension. So you'd be one of those if you were an Eladrin that somehow got into the main.
What did I just become a half elf?
Half elf is good too. Although I don't think half elves get that stat bump. Let's see.
You do get some.
Definitely not
I think they get-
charisma.
I think they do get
I thought
charisma
it was charisma. I don't know.
because I'm a half elf as a warlock. So
You sure are.
Really?
My charisma score increases by 2, and 2 other ability scores of my choice increase by 1.
There you go.
I need
That's
a
pretty good.
list. Let me find a list here.
That's a good
Intelligence?
list. Whatever you just said.
Is that?
Probably what, charisma, intelligence, and
Sounds like she's gonna play me.
Oh, look at
I
that.
took it.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Half elves get 2 charisma. That's actually a really good race for you then.
That allows you to play a little bit more with your stats there, or just really increase the one stat that you really need.
You could be a tabaxi. You want to be a cat girl? You get 2 dex and 1 charisma.
So, for example, in the 6 like dice that you'll be rolling, if you had like a, I don't know, like a 16, for example, then if you put on charisma, then you end up with an 18, and that would make a big difference in your spell capacities and power.
You could be a tiefling of Dispatter, which gives you 2 charisma and 1 dex. Tieflings are demon girls. Like half demon.
Choose a skill.
You can play succubus.
Yeah, where's the succubus?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. A tiefling is basically you would be the descendant of a succubus and a human that got it on.
The half elf?
No. I was talking about tiefling. Tiefling.
yeah, and they get charisma.
Yeah.
Tieflings are extra.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
Dispatter tiefling that gets 2 charisma and 1 dex. That's the one I was suggesting. But half elf is really good as well. Like a
It's a lot more common.
Mark
And,
of the Storm half elf has 2 charisma and 1 dex.
Wow.
I'll do half elf.
A standard tiefling gets 2 charisma, 1 intelligence. Whatever the standard is, I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to use the standard if you're.
So which are my other 2
Sorcerer.
traits that I should take? Intelligence and wisdom?
It depends. Depends on the kind
Depends
of
on where you
character
have
you
odd
want to play.
numbers.
Wisdom helps you spot things and do investigations, and intelligence will help you do research and to know things, lore, stuff like that.
I'd say like either dex and intelligence or dex and constitution.
If you're expecting combat, dexterity is good because that helps you both with attack and defense.
As a sorcerer, you're going to be wearing cloth, so all of your defense comes from dex.
Dexterity or spells. You're probably going to want the mage armor spell.
Yeah, charisma and dex probably, and then
some constitution over your strength.
Yeah, the extra spare point would either be constitution or it would be intelligence for making arcana checks and things.
Yeah, intelligence will help you with some of the checks later on, but constitution is for your health as well.
Yeah.
Each level will give you, a bonus depending on what you have.
How to feel language.
Constitution's important for saving throws. A lot of the time, you'll either get poisoned or some sort of nasty stink will hit your character, and you'll have to make a check that it's all based on the bonus you get from your constitution. So high constitution is real useful.
Or something that affected your age, for example.
Okay.
What's that?
Matter what skill I take.
You have to pick. It's a big list.
what do you mean skills? What are your options there? Like
Acrobatics, animal handling, arcana.
oh yeah. Whatever you think would be good with your class.
Arcana would be one thing. Well, I don't know. It really depends how you want to play your character.
All of those skills, Sarah, are gonna be like those are gonna be like the checks you have. Like if you find a bookcase that has a book that you might learn a new spell from, you might need Arcana to be able to read that. If you're trying to look for traps, you might need Perception if you want to detect traps.
I'm picking deception and persuasion.
The other thing too is that take a look at what is the check, because that will have a big impact. So you're going to be a character with a lot of charisma. So if you had something under performance or persuasion, you'd have a big bonus there.
Can I offer you a pro tip? Sure. So you get a background, and the background's going to give you skills as well. So if your background can give you deception or persuasion, you should take the skill from your background, and then that frees you up from your class to still take Arcana, because Arcana for a sorcerer is real important. You're going to want that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How would I know?
It comes from experience. I'm just helping you out because I've played a lot of D&D. You're going to need Arcana if you're a spellcaster class. But because you're a charisma-based caster, deception and persuasion are going to be really good skills to have. So you want all of those. But you can't get 3 from your class. So you're going to have to get one of those from your background.
Deception is another one with charisma, and then intimidation is another one that uses charisma.
Yeah, your background, Sarah, is another thing you pick, kind of like your skills or your race or your class. Like you're going to pick a background.
All right, so I'll do.
And that'll give you a bonus, like persuasion or something, if you pick that certain background. I would do Arcana, and how many choices? 2? Arcana and,
one of those 2 that you picked?
Sure. Definitely Arcana.
All right, so background options are Acolyte, Charlatan, Criminal, Entertainer, Folk Hero, Artisan, Hermit, Noble, Outlander, Sage, Sailor, Soldier, or Urchin. Do any of those sound like your character?
What?
How about Entertainer? I think Entertainer is a good pick, because Entertainer can give you... No, that one gives you acrobatics or performance.
You gotta think about your character, like what kind of character you want to be, Sarah. Like what kind of personality you gonna have.
What would be the background of your character? So.
Okay, here I found one. Artisan. Artisan will give you insight and persuasion. So then you could pick Arcana and Deception from your class, and then you can pick Artisan as your background, and it'll give you insight and persuasion, and that'll cover all your bases.
And what's the Artisan? What do they do?
Artisan, they get proficiency with a tool, so like you know how to make a certain kind of thing you get to pick. And then you also get guild business, where you can, if you're in a city, you can make money doing your artisan job.
Nice.
So you can make armors, robes, weapons.
Is there Charlatan?
Charlatan's another option if you want to be a more shady character. Charlatan gets deception and sleight of hand, and then
It sounds like never mind.
disguise kit and forgery kit.
The street urchin sounds pretty fitting.
So this is sort of like an alignment thing. So your character can either be chaotic or lawful. If you're chaotic, you'd probably want to be a charlatan. If you're lawful, you'd probably want to be an artisan. So the artisan works and earns a living, while the charlatan is like a con man or a con woman that goes around and scams people with deception.
Did you get your character, Shefty? I can respawn a new one if you want.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. What about you, Professor? Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Mine's in the warehouse.
Yeah, because they all disappeared last time. There's some changes.
We've been doing all this character creation. We haven't made a whole lot of progress. So does everybody arrive into the sewers?
Are y'all starting a new game? Is that what y'all doing?
Nah.
No, we're making a character.
We're trying to get Shay in here. So we have...
Cricket sounds like he wants to join too.
No, I was just
Decent
going to hit
number
up
of players.
Fireweasel and see if he wanted to play.
Oh, I love the idea of Shay playing D&D with us, because having a woman on the crew will definitely add mass appeal on Twitch.
Yep. Now
What rubbish is that?
we gotta finance a hot tub for her. And
Oh, wait till she starts advertising this to her 160,000 followers on TikTok.
176.
Exactly.
See, Shay is way more popular than our D&D game, so bring the
I know,
charisma,
I-
Shay. Bring the
I
charisma.
comment to her, she don't even respond.
I don't see it.
I told Shay, I told Carol the other day. I think she thought I was serious. I said I just got on Shay's live feed and told everybody to PM me $5 to my PayPal account, and I'd give them her number. She was all upset.
You fucking shithole. Piece of shit. Alright, ability scores. Manual roll.
Well, we're probably going to do manual, and then, like Krios was saying, you can roll it using that dice rolling mechanic that he offered there.
Yeah,
already-
go to the D&D stuff.
I made
Type
a.
exclamation point ran character just like Krios did, yeah.
I have a figurine too that you can use if you want to.
A sorcerer's
So,
figurine.
Type ran care 3
Yeah,
times,
it's more kind of
there.
a wizard, but still, for now.
and then you're gonna take
That's
the
pretty
best
cool
of
looking.
those.
I got it up on my stream. She's got crystals and a crystal staff. Not bad. Hero Forge makes some quality stuff. I like it.
Mhm.
It's
I
kind
like
of fun
her
to.
circle
I'm thinking
thing.
about making one on. Is that where Joe made his, right?
For me, is dexterity more important than
This-
intelligence?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I made your character too, Shefty.
All right, Sarah, you put in scores.
Hold on, I'm rolling it here on the site.
So in order
Oh.
of importance, your character needs
Okay.
charisma, dexterity, then constitution, and then whatever for the other three.
Intelligence, and then strength would be the lowest probably.
Strength would probably
Yeah.
be lowest, yeah. That's what you
That's
call
okay.
the dump stat.
That's okay. You have Kevin here that he can carry all your shit for you.
Right. Everybody picks whether they're going to be a dex character or a strength character. The strength characters do all the heavy lifting. The dex characters just get out of the way.
Too busy carrying all the fucking gold, man.
Yep.
Yep. They sneak around, they find the treasure, and then they don't tell the party about it, making them the most useful ally.
Was that Barker that was coughing about that?
No, that's me.
Nope. I'm coughing while muted.
Are you guys sick?
He spit his milk.
Don't get
Sick.
the coof.
Of not being high on the
Right.
marijuanas.
What level is she gonna start? Ninja.
Does it matter what background I choose?
Yeah,
Well,
it does. It does because of the class, or because of the skills. So we suggest charlatan or guild artisan, one of those two.
There's only acolyte, criminal, folk hero, haunted one, noble, sage, and soldier.
The hell? That's weird. Why did they give you a list?
Beyond
that
D&D, Beyond D&D makes you pay for additional books. It only gives you like
Well, no, those are from the. But that's what's weird. The Guild Artisan and the Charlatan are in base book, the player's handbook.
Yeah, and it's not even an own brew option.
The meme lord in me wants to say all sorts of things I can't say on Twitch right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't like D&D Beyond for that reason. That's why I don't use it.
You should have access to that though, Shay.
The other day I looked on there. If you buy the entire package of everything they have to offer, it's like
it's stupid expensive.
$800.
Yeah.
Just ask Joe now.
Yeah, right.
It's stupid expensive, yeah.
Would I just be a sage then?
Yeah, probably.
But what Sage gives you? It should tell you the skills that
I think
it
it's
unlocks.
Arcana and History.
So
What I have, and 2 languages.
You know,
So
that
if
actually
you
works
get-
out. Sage will give you the Arcana I recommended,
Yeah.
and then you can pick the Persuasion and Deception from your class the way you wanted to originally, and it all works out. And then
Yep.
this also gives you History, which means you'd probably want to put your Intelligence as like your 4th best stat.
I picked Arcana and Deception, I think, from my class. As in, no, from my race. And then from my class, I got Deception,
Well, that
Persuasion.
okay.
and-
So because you're limited to picking those backgrounds, and Sage gives you Arcana, you'd want to go back to your class pick and change.
It doesn't give me Arcana.
Well, Sage is supposed to. It's supposed to give you Arcana and History.
It only gives me acrobatics, animal handling, athletics.
Oh no, but go into Sage and then look at the details and what it gives you.
The Sage background, I think, gives you Arcana and History. So then on your class, you'd want to not pick Arcana because it'd be redundant. You can't get it twice.
It doesn't. Hold on.
Sounds like you had something else selected, maybe.
It might be an under optional, like at the beginning in the check marks. Maybe you selected optional class feature instead of customize your origin.
Oh, okay. It gives me Arcana and History, correct. I changed my class 1 to Insight and Persuasion.
Bueno. Good job.
That's good.
All right, so you got that all locked in. What do they tell you to do next?
Uh,
The nice thing about Sage,
Language.
you also get 2 languages.
Did you already pick a cantrip?
what? Yes.
Which one did you pick?
Wait, did I have a cantrip? No, I didn't have a cantrip.
The cantrip pick is real important because that's the spell you can cast an unlimited amount of times.
I don't have cantrip picked.
So-
Hold on.
You're just not there yet.
What kind of half elf did you selected? Sure.
There's only one kind.
Yeah, she's a little limited on D&D Beyond. They don't give her all
Oh.
the big list of weird half-elves.
So you have the standard one.
Yeah.
I don't pick a cantrip though.
That's
Later.
probably later. The
Yeah,
spell
you
selection
find out
stuff
for
is
you.
probably going to be like the last thing you do.
Yeah, like if you don't have your stats in yet, it might not give you the option.
Yeah.
All right, can I just randomly pick 2 languages, or do I need certain ones?
Yeah, you can pick whatever ones you want. It's fine. The common ones would be human, elf, dwarf. As a half elf, I think you get common and elven already. So you'd want to pick other ones like dwarven. If you want to talk to dark elves, you'd want like undercommon. There's deep speech. There's let's see, Sylvan. That's a good one. Sylvan would let you talk to like dryads and treants.
She has the same combo as me, so she's gonna have to. She's gonna have 6 languages.
That's pretty
She
good.
went half elf.
So you can
Half
talk
elf
to.
gives 2 languages. Sage gives 2 languages. That's how I have so many.
Yeah, you might just want to hold off on that one, and then when it becomes important, somebody speaks a language, you can be like, "Oh, that's a language I know," and then you just add it to your sheet.
Yeah. So you're gonna need to go back if you choose Sage and it gives you Arcana and something history.
No, she
you're
already did
probably
it.
good.
She said she did
She
it.
already
Oh,
did
She
it.
locked it
already
in.
changed
already
that.
did
That's
Okay.
good.
You can common, elvish. This I have that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what you
and
get by
one
default.
extra language of my choice, which is I've already picked common. Wait, I've common, Elvish, Dwarven, Sylvan. How come I as in half? Oh, hold on.
You get 6 languages apparently. Oops.
Yeah, half elves get 2 languages. Your class gets 2 languages, and then
Your background gets 2. 6 in
So
total.
in an area like this one,
What's
you're
your race,
probably
Kevin?
I'm a dwarf.
you're in an area like this one. You're probably going to want to talk
I
speak
I can
Elven.
speak I can speak Undercommon, Dwarven, and Celestial, I believe.
Other common languages around here would be possibly like Goblin, Orc, Giant, if you want to get into the evil races that live in the mountains to the north.
I'll speak Gnomish. I like gnomes.
Gnomes. I'm going to warn you in advance that I hate gnomes and I never put them in any of my games.
Yeah, I don't think there's any gnomes around.
I don't know why. I've just never liked gnomes. I think it's because as a child, I'd be watching TV and they'd always have that stupid David the Gnome cartoon on, and I hated it.
That's fair.
we gotta save
Alright,
the
I'll
rabbit.
speak Giant then. Sheesh.
Sure.
Nah, actually, I'll speak Orc. I speak Orc.
I like in my other D&D game,
Yep.
it's Dark Sun, and in Dark Sun, all the gnomes got exterminated in a big racial genocide.
But do you want to see the rabbits, Ninja?
The rabbits.
Starting equipment. Should I choose equipment or gold?
Equipment.
Equipment, yeah.
Is it a reference? I don't get it. It goes right over my head.
There's
It's
like
probably from that show.
David the Gnome. There's like a video that went around the internet where it's like, you want to see the rabbits, David?
Oh, I must have missed that one.
It was a viral video. And
I saw some weird ones where they just like made it like a trippy weird video, just like a creepy kind of creepypasta version of David the Gnome, but I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I think it's probably the same people.
Probably. They did the same thing with The Simpsons, like a creepypasta Simpsons. Anyway.
Oh, so I wonder sorcery origin. I don't know what she's.
Sorceress origin. Yeah, good question.
Yeah, all the different type of sorcerers.
I only have Draconic Bloodline.
Okay.
Limitations.
Yeah,
D&D
the
Beyond doesn't want you to
clockwork.
play around with
Oh, that's
weirdness.
that's because she doesn't have hashes of.
Well, Draconic Bloodline is the cool one anyway. It lets you get a breath weapon attack, so you get to choose what type of dragon you want to be. So do you want to be able to breathe fire, lightning, acid, poison, cold? Take your pick.
The clockwork looks pretty cool.
The
Shadow
red
magic.
What's a red dragon?
It's a fire-based
What's
type
a
of
silver
dragon.
dragon?
No, wait, they don't get a breath weapon. Shit. What do they get? They get something similar. It's
They get to
elemental
roll like
affinity.
Yeah, when they do like so many times a day, they get to do like their max damage on their element type.
Oh, the
Also,
one
they gain resistance to their element type.
Okay, what's a silver dragon?
Here's what I'm thinking of. Elemental affinity, it lets you add your charisma modifier to the damage. And then you can also spend a sorcery point to gain resistance to that damage type
What
for an
is
hour.
a silver dragon?
Silver dragon is
It's
cold.
cold.
So they breathe out an icy breath weapon attack.
All right, silver dragon it is.
Okay, so as a silver dragon, like instead of a breath weapon as a sorcerer, you would get like the ability to become immune to cold damage, and you'd also be able to enhance your cold spells. So when you pick spells, you might want to pick like Chill Touch as a cantrip. That's a good one.
Cone of Cold, isn't that a cantrip?
Cone of Cold
is that a
is
spell?
a third level spell, I think. So it's kind of a powerful one.
I don't have a
What
cantrip.
what about Ray of Frost?
So in sorcerer, there's let's see, under spellcasting,
Is it
they
making
give
me
you
add
cantrips.
items? Do I need to add items like a staff or one?
You're gonna start with something pretty simple.
You can start with a quarterstaff or with a crossbow. Your choice whether you want ranged or melee.
So it says here at first level you will gain 4 cantrips. So you're gonna get to pick 4 of them. You're just probably not there yet, because that's probably like the last thing
Yeah.
they'll have you do on the sheet.
Ray of Frost is a cantrip. So Chill Touch for melee, Ray of Frost for ranged. She can get them both.
Chill Touch is good because it stops the enemy from healing. So if they have a healing potion, the Chill Touch will negate that.
But it involves going into melee, so
Sure.
Ray of Frost would be also a viable option.
Actually, I think Chill Touch is.
Can I just show
range
you
spell.
guys this? Hold on.
Is Chill Touch range?
I believe so. 120-foot range on Chill Touch, surprisingly.
Oh, that's right. That's the one that summons like the skeletal hand.
It does a D8
I posted
necrotic
it.
damage. It's fucking great.
But I don't know what. Yeah.
Was it magic hand or?
Yeah, it's
Is
like
that part of
a ghostly skeletal hand appears in the creature's space and just chokes him for a minute. You want to choke a bitch at a distance? Chill Touch.
Everything looks pretty good.
All right. So meanwhile, Ninja.
Yeah.
So I left the tunnel.
All right.
And I
you went
go
up to find
to-
Kaz.
Yeah, but I want to stop to a merchant to buy antitoxin potions.
Sure. The provisioner would have those over here, Mr. Aldrich.
Yeah, I'll go to the provisioner.
All right.
My character.
He's in there counting coins,
I
measuring
never
things
got a
on
pick
his.
a cantrip, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you have a spells tab on there?
There's nothing in it.
Nope.
Uh,
Where is
So I asked the sir, how much would it be to buy 4 antitoxin potions?
200 gold, I think. What are they? 50 gold each?
It's 25
Antitoxin.
if you make them, according to the crafting and gathering alchemy.
Well, you're not making them, so if you make it, it costs half as much. That's why I'm saying 50. You're trying to buy
Oh,
it
yeah.
straight up, which means he made it, which means he spent the 25. So he's charging you the extra, which means 50 gold a pop, 200 gold for the whole set of 4.
I'll buy 3 of them.
yeah, when you click on your spells tab, Sarah, there's nothing there.
That's
Because
because I can't pick anything.
I already gave one to
Right, on your